consultant, I have my own consultancy, and I did some air quality work. I used models such as Mr. Lance is using to investigate the effects of this project. He spoke of the black letter of the law to which he's apparently restricted, but I'd like to remind Walker that there is an RWC requirement that you not only concern yourself with human health, but with animals and plants, and you concern yourself not just with concentrations in the air, but also with water and land. And to that end, you must calculate or investigate what is called deposition, which I know you're familiar with. Deposition, in my case, I'm concerned with Oakland Bay, specifically North Oakland Bay. This occurred to me immediately, the question of what would happen with the bare mud flats there, under which there are yields of oysters and clams, when we had acid deposition onto it and deposition of other contaminants. The other contaminants besides acids, which you should be concerned, are the heavy metals that some other speakers have mentioned, which I have on the authority of Adage itself and your staff. I use numbers that they have provided, both in the staff recommendation document and also in the CP Exhibit 13A, which was a Adage document for the county. In the latter, the Adage consultant announced that there would be no problem with oysters in the bay due to the acid. That conclusion was based on an assessment which consisted of estimating the average concentration in a 625 square kilometer area, which includes places where the plume from the plant would hardly ever go. Whereas the North Oakland Bay is immediately downwind of the plant, the prevailing winds, and would be the focus of the deposition. The deposition would be perfectly positioned right over North Oakland Bay in its watershed. You couldn't imagine a worse place to put a plant if you wanted to prevent deposition into North Oakland Bay. So, correcting for the 625 kilometer area versus the 2 or 3 kilometer area where the maximum concentration would occur, I estimate roughly that there's a factor of 100 error. So whereas the consultant for Adage said the 1.2% increase over existing due to the project, I estimate that the project alone would be equal to existing. So you'd be something like 100% increase or worse, and the worst comes in because instead of using existing levels in Shelton for massive deposition, the analysts use existing levels downwind of the Centralia coal plant, and they're gone.
3 minute mark.
3 minutes, you say? Fine, good. As for metals, again, from Mr. Lance's staff recommendation, I took his concentration levels that he computes there for maximum metals concentrations. We're talking about lead, manganese, mercury, etc., arsenic, and so on. And taking those values, it's easy to use a simple method called deposition velocity, which you're not familiar, some of you, to compute deposition into the bay. I estimated that it all goes into the top meter, lead, mercury, and so forth. They don't evaporate, they just go in the mud and stay there. It all goes into the top meter. The concentrations in the top meter would, after 50 years of accumulation, amount to roughly 3 times the maximum levels that are permitted in drinking water for those 3 contaminants.
4 minute mark.
Okay, I'm happy to summarize. I just want to put a pointed request. Staff may consider the law says that they don't have to do anything about deposition. I'm asking that my comment, what I've just said in claim, that you specifically refute or agree with what I've just said concerning those 2 categories of pollutants, acids and heavy metals. That's it, thank you.